Greetings, mortals. I am Nate Des, one of the rulers of the underworld, specifically the ruler of Manga Hell. And today we'll be reacting to the second to last chapter, or the penultimate chapter of Fire Force, chapter 303, A World Without Spontaneous Human Combustion. A bit of a long title, but what can you do, I suppose? So, anyways, we start this chapter off with a rather kind of a, no, going back to the basic in terms of first pages, with seeing some kind of art, as they say like life carries on in the world in a flameless world. To be fair, I'm pretty sure there still are fires. How I think it was there are firefighters in the in Tokyo, but it's just that it just they weren't as prominent as Fire Force. But yeah, what can you suppose? So, anyways, we get the epilogue. A few words that means epilogue, and we go into the chapter. So we first get a few pages that look like Soul Eater, as we have Tamaki and Juggernaut on a date with Tamaki being rather conservative in her outfits wearing, and she's like, "It's hard to believe these are towns. There are towns like this other than Tokyo now." As then we have Juggernaut saying, "Before the cataclysm, the world was much bigger place." As the monk is like, it's so peaceful without human combustion, it doesn't seem real. Was it that permanent? Like, maybe it's because of the older stuff that's been happening in the last couple of volumes, let's be real here. But I don't think it was ever all that over the top destructive in that time period as well. Like, maybe a few cases on a day, maybe 3 or 4, but not all that over the top. Maybe again, maybe it's just one of those like maybe because it was less random, but yeah, it's kind of weird. So as Tanaka's taking a note of it, as then Joe like, "I'm so happy to be able to go on a date with you like this, Tamaki-san." As then Tanaka's be like, "Yeah, I'm not complaining." And she blushes a bit, and she's like, "With the Fire Force disband, I wonder how everyone is getting on." Which I do hope we're gonna get. I'm gonna say we are going to get that. Like we're gonna see where everyone is. So anyways, then we have John be like, I'm pretty sure that they're out on an expedition or something. Expedition? As the is then like, I heard that even though everyone lost their pyrokinesis, some people are a whole lot stronger than before. As then we have Jordan saying, doesn't really apply to us, unfortunately. Which I guess means that Tamaki and Jordan didn't actually get any powers afterwards. As they have this saying, it's the people with powerful souls who are stronger now. As we see Obi in a kimono, well, not a kimono, in those like those jackets, as it says death on it. And then we see Obi looking like he's from Yakuza at this point, as he has the stitches on his hat is from the cult that he got. As then we have there to be like General Commander of the World Heroes Force, Obi Okitaro. Shouldn't it be World Yakuza Force? But yeah, so there Tamaki is saying, to think that someone like General Commander Obi could rip up the earth with one hand now. Wait, what? Could rip up the earth with one hand now. A bit extreme, but alright, as power-ups go. I mean, I think his strength was always ridiculous, but still a bit with exaggerating. Is that we have Tamaki be like, and then you have people who were already crazy strong who are stronger than we ever. As we see Benimaru there, who also again looks like a Yakuza guy, with Connor also being there as we get World Heroes Force Vice Supreme Combat Commander Sagamiya Konro, World Heroes Force Supreme Combat Commander Shinamori Benimaru. I guess these World Heroes are now replacing Fire Force, as he's there with a tick in his, straw in his mouth with a katana. So I guess now he's a straight up swordsman, which is kind of fine. So I don't think he actually fought with a sword. He kind of can't use his fire in a sword way. But I guess now he's going to be a swordsman. I mean, I guess it does make sense if you ask the One Piece community about how would you depict someone who's supposed to be stronger than, Planet Buster. But we'll see. So then we have Tamaki saying, when you said they're on an expedition, what are they actually doing? Is Juggernaut responds with, this planet doesn't consist of Tokyo anymore. There's a whole world out there. As they will see Vulcan, Licht, and Hinoa all there as they're like General Commander Obi, a bit of a long title, honestly. As they're like, I've located the position of a giant monster that appeared. As they'll be like, a massive serpent 100 meters in length, just like the other day. What a world Shinra-kun created. Yep, he created a weird world. Oh, it seems like aside from Obi and the other three, Shin Beimaru as well as Konan are all there. So then we have Obi be like, speaking of, where's Shino and the others? As Link is like, he's scouting ahead about 20 kilometers out. So yeah, anyways, then we see Karen and the one, the third priest. I can't remember his name. As Karen's like Raka, and Link is like, Karen, I appreciate you seeing me off. You off duty today? So I guess he's not gonna be a part of this force anyway. No, and I guess he was kind of forgiven for all of his crimes. Alright, I hope this means Arrow was also forgiven because Rekka is honestly more worse than Arrow, honestly. So I guess then we have they are gonna be like, the troops are already on their expedition. And then so you're really leaving? And Zaka's like, yeah, I've got a big world to see. The road of valor waits for no man. Is then we have Corona being there's like, oh good. It looks like he's leaving, as he's like in a suit and tie while Nadako is like kind of like a it's kind of like a school outfit. I guess Connor became his adopted father or something. I have no idea what's going on with these two. And then we have Rekka be like, hey Takun, you coming with? And then another Rekka is coming from Taku's mouth as that might actually be his tongue at this point. It's like, yeah! I guess it's a big no! So anyways, then we cut to a restaurant somewhere as we see Hibana and Iris, Shinra's first and third girlfriend, I'm assuming. As we have Hibana like, Shinra isn't back yet. And I was like, no, he's still chasing her. Chasing her? Wait, what? Who's he chasing? Alright, I'm not sure. I think he has enough girlfriends, wives to a point they should all be with him at 100%. Says anyway, you have Haban be like, I know you two are close, but I'm happy that my idol is a hit with so many ladies. Which kind of surprising considering the fact that I think that when there was those like naked calendar stuff, her response was like, everyone's gonna worship him when they see him. Which kind of funny, so I think they still end up in the last place, but yeah. So they have Abira say, he's the hero who revived the world. It's only natural he'll be popular. As I was like, Nissan? But I thought that you liked Chino-san. Wait, what? They implying these three on all his wives? As he was like, he's my idol. A true fan will let their idol get away with everything. Nope, they shouldn't. That sounds twisted. And like even I was like, don't you think that sounds a bit twisted? True, but to be fair, he's allowed to have a harem, and all three are sharing him, so everything I was like, he's a hero to everyone now, so it's not like I can keep him to myself. Why are you three you two talking like you two and Inca on his wives at this point? So as we have I say, and I know there's more to life than love, as a boss with, and it's stupid to work up over romance, but Chan is another story. As I was like, hey, he just went chasing off after her again, and I wonder when he's going to come back. Chasing after Inca again. Alright, I'm not sure why he's neglecting his other two wives. I mean, any woman with a brain would know she needs to return to her harem king immediately, but I guess Inca forgot. So as we see a mountain where the smoke as soon as look at it, as like the huge beast is over there as he and Uga are all there. Oh, is he as well? Is Uga responsible with, can you believe it's over 100 meters long? As soon as like crazy stuff. As then we have Uga be like, you really made a hell of the world for us. And she was like, fun, right? True, hell's a really fun place if long as you're not too big of a sinner. So do we have Shina saying, where's Arthur and Excalibur? As then we have Uga be like, waiting at the base of the mountain. I guess Arthur came down, and I guess Excalibur is now his own person finally. Alright? So, anyways, then we have, then be like, I'm gonna say, be like, he said he had a little business to take care of. I mean, actually, no, I think that's Ugon. And she responds with, should we meet up with him? He might not be coming back this time if we leave it to him. It took so long for him to come back from space. Which was it saying how big of a time skip there was? Because by Tamaki and Juggernaut's explanation, it sounds like it wasn't that big, but by the sound of here, it sounds like it was actually at least a few months. So anyways, there we see Arthur and Excalibur standing on a mountain somewhere as they are staring at something. Well, not a mountain, I guess it's a base of a mountain. As they're staring at something, there's a bunch of birds are chirping, and then a giant dragon flies over them. As Arthur is staring up at it, as Excalibur is staring at something else, as we see a hell of a dragon, as Arthur's like, heh. I guess he's being mind of the actual dragon, which does make me wonder where he is at. So as then we have a show appearing with Uga is like, Arthur, are you done? As I was like, yeah, just had to give a proper hello. As then we have she'll be like, oh yeah? As then we have Arthur be like, we face a Hydra next. Don't let yourself get worked up. I guess they're gonna be fighting Hydras in this world as well. And then we're gonna be like, worked up my ass, that thing's a nightmare. As then she's like, someone might actually die this time. Doubtful. Didn't you make a world? Didn't you make a world that's supposed to be like excluding death? But I guess that's not the case fully, no. I mean, to be fair, I think Capitals did actually die in Soul Eater from my memory, so I guess that makes kind of sense that they would actually not be death, but still kind of weird. Well, it's kind of weird. This is like supposed to be like this friendship trio. Yet, if you really think about it, they aren't really all that like tree-esque. Like, I mean, in One Piece, the monster trio fine. In My Academia, the big, well, whatever you call Izuku, Izuku, Shoto, and Bakugo, that is a trio. But Ugan, Arthur, and Shino, them, I don't really say they're a trio. Like, they're supposed to be a trio, but Ugan is just kind of barely in that category, but kind of is. We should bring it more, but yeah. Anyways, then we have Ugan be like, what do you say, Excalibur? As Excalibur like, I have just seen it. You will die. Death's visage will loom over you until you pass. So yeah, here we have Excalibur, who does look like Excalibur from Soul Eater. So again, either a similar design because kind of a reference, as I do believe, which I do believe, Okubo did actually have references to Soul Eater previously. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, or a strong connection. From what I've actually read, apparently Excalibur actually says that his origin is too long to remember, so maybe it's his origins. Which is kind of funny how we are getting Excalibur's origin story here. So yeah, anyways, then we have Uga be like, man, what the heck? Is there, she's like, he's just like Arthur, is that making that face that the fairy, that Kid and Blackstar made when they found Excalibur, which does no. So yeah, it's kind of funny in that perspective. So as then we get Shina looking over a mountain. It's like, but I bet it's cooled up on that mountain over there. They see like a giant black smoke. So then we have Uga saying, we've gotta hurry this up and get Deputy Commander Hino back home. Otherwise Maki-san and her dad will light us up. Do they have fire powers now or something? Or they're just saying they're gonna set us on fire, like, the normal way. I guess Maki and Hino are together now? Alright. Anyways, they should be like, right? But then we have Uga be like, I mean, aren't there a bunch of these monsters scattered everywhere now? And she was like, even I don't really know what's gonna happen to this world, so there's no point wasting time worrying about it. And Uga's like, really? But yeah, I guess that says the world. So anyways, then we have Uga jumping on in a friendly embrace, Shuna, and it's like, says the guy who created all this. And they're like, it's what do I do? So yeah, I guess that is. But anyways, then we see a female leg stepping in her high heels, as then we have the female witch looking character be like, if it isn't dumb, dumber, and dumbest, you're too slow. I'm guessing dumb is Ugan, dumber is Shinra, and dumbest is Arthur. As they're all taking over her voice, as the woman's like, you had me worried. Or the witch is like it. I want you to keep chasing after me, chasing me out forever. As we see Inca in her witch getup, which kind of funny how the one character who, the first character who we see taking advantage of the whole witch thing is Inca, which now makes me think Inca might be the mother of witches. Which, wait a minute. What was that witch's name? Or power again? So, anyways, there she has with Inca. As I'm guessing, this means that she's gonna be giving a strong talking to Inca about leaving. Inca, you are the second wife in this harem, so you must stay with the other three wives. It is the basic law of a harem. Even if you do not like it, you are staying with them. So yeah. Anyways, then we are now saying human combustion may be gone, but the world is in uproar. Catch the girl causing all the troubles. Is this implying that those monsters that we have been mentioning in this chapter are because of her actions? Inca, what is your power? But yeah. Anyways, the next part, the second epilogue part is gonna be A Hero's Tale, the final chapter. Get excited. Which I'm hoping the next chapter is actually gonna go into where everyone else is, because my god, we don't actually get to see that many characters actually doing stuff. Like, we see Juggler and Tamaki be on a date, which is good. It seems like Maki and Hinawa are together now, and apparently they live with Maki's parents. We see where Obi and Shinomori are. Hibana and Iris kind of taking like just in a restaurant talking about Shinra. We saw Shinra and the two friends talking with chasing after Inca. But outside of that, we didn't really get much. Like, we didn't get Shu, their mother, Ero, Hamea, Charan, actually seeing Maki instead of just like being mentioned. So it's kind of weird how little we actually got. Which I'm hoping we actually do get to see where everyone is, because it would be kind of weird if we just kind of left it there. I'm guessing we will, but it could be very underwhelming, basically. So, anyways, then we get a bit of a editor's notes that next time the conclusion Fire Force will be on the cover and have a lead color page. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have a bunch of color pages in the next chapter, but I do hope that still doesn't. We still get to see what they are doing. It would be kind of big waste if we only get like a very small group of characters together, find out where they are at, or like the end of the volume is actually when we get confirmation where everyone is. But oh well, I guess we will see exactly what's gonna happen. But yeah, anyways, I hope you like this reaction. I hope you leave a like, subscribe to this channel for more videos in the future, and tell me in the comments below what did you think of this epilogue. And don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below. And with that said, I cannot wait to see all of you people next time.